Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. In this video, I'm going to be sharing about how the month of July went for me. I'd like to sit down and think about the great moments and the highlights for the month. I wanted to do a bit of goal setting so that I'm looking forward to the new month also. There's going to be a section in this video called as book club because I've lately started to get into reading and I wanted to really share my thoughts and recommendations on the books that I've been reading. In case you're interested, then do stay till the end, and I would love for you to subscribe to this channel and be part of my journey. If you're new here, I'm a mom. I also work full-time in corporate and I'm trying to create a life that I love and be able to maintain a good balance among everything that I do. So with that, let's get started. I'd like to start by sharing how the month of July went. 6 great things that I can remember and I would want to talk about. The first one being my daughter's birthday. So I have 2 daughters and my younger one completed 5 years. We had a great time celebrating her 5th birthday. We were able to put time together and dedicate that day especially for my little one. And she was definitely very, very happy with all the attention she was getting. Me and my elder daughter personally picked out a beautiful dress for my younger daughter. So that was also a great experience to be able to do this together. And another special moment that we had as a family. So in July, we celebrate Parents' Day. And on Parents' Day, there is a function in our local church. And my daughter, my elder daughter, did participate. There was a segment where she was singing the song Mother of Mine. She got me onto the stage. We had a great moment together where I hugged her. She looked at me in the eye, she sang the song, and it was very emotional. So I loved that day. There are 2 big announcements that I'd like to make. The first one being that we launched a new channel for my elder daughter. So she's entered her teens. I wanted to dedicate a space where she can be able to share her creativeness. Her channel is The Curious Daydreamer. It fits well to her and has been only 2 videos put up, but I am planning a lot of content to be added onto that channel. If you are interested in following what my daughter is creating, and I'll be adding the channel link in the description box. The other announcement that I want to make is that I have enrolled in completing a postgraduate program. This is a huge step because it's been a big gap from the time I last studied. In fact, my relationship with studies has revived every 10 years. It's very funny though, but to give you a little background on what I'm trying to say is that I completed my standard 12th in the year 2008, and after that I did not study. I paused studies because my focus was something else. My priorities were different at that time. And so after 10 years, around 2007 is when I enrolled myself into completing my graduation. And now, after 10 years, I've been able to take a big step to be able to complete my post-graduation diploma. So I'm very excited. I want to really improve every aspect of my life, of the people who are with me. So be it improving myself from a corporate standpoint in my corporate career, or probably improving my skills. I also wanted to focus on improving my educational qualifications. And so I'm very, very happy to have taken this step. And I'm really looking forward to doing my best in this new chapter where I try to complete my post-graduation diploma. And yeah, so that is a big thing that I've also started, and I took that step in the month of July. 2 other things that I'd like to also share. One is where I was able to take a corner of my home and turn it into an aesthetic dressing table. So it's a top of a cupboard really, and it was empty. I want to be able to improve small spaces within my home and take them to the next level and make it a bit more aesthetic. Getting ready in the morning is one important task that we all do, but there was a lot of chaos around it because everyone gets ready at the same time pretty much, and to reach out for the things that you need on a day-to-day basis, and if it's not kept well, it just creates a big mess. So I wanted to have a lovely space, a corner where everything is organized well and one can get ready with a happy feeling and leave the home and start their day with a happy feeling. So I would probably create another short or a reel explaining what or how that corner looks like. Do check it out. In fact, I'm going to upload that probably on my Instagram channel. So if you're not following me there, then please do follow. I will share the link of my Instagram channel in the description box as well. And the last highlight for the month of July is that I have purchased a new planner. I know it is in the middle of the year where I'm buying a planner, and that's not usually the case. I did have a planner and I do continue using it, which I had purchased at the start of the year. But the only issue with that is that there is few lines available for each day. It's a dated planner, and it didn't give me the space and flexibility that I needed to be able to jot down multiple things that I want to really write. There is a section in that book where I can sit down and write down my thoughts and be able to just have that free space to mention everything that I want to. When I sit down, write down whatever I want to do, I am able to be able to complete those tasks more effectively. So I'm very happy that I purchased a new planner. So those were the top 6 highlights for the month of July. I'm so glad that I was able to remember all of them and put them all together in this video. With that, let us now move to the book club section, which I'm very excited to share with you all. Hi there. So welcome to the book club section of this video. This is the first time that I am sitting down and actually sharing with you all what I've read. I've never been into reading, but I really wanted to start reading. It was something that I wanted to start from June. I wasn't consistent at it, but I'm so proud of myself that in July, I was actually able to complete a few books, which I'm going to talk about right now. So the first book that I started was the book Unfinished by Priyanka Chopra. It's a memoir about her life events, and it's funny, I started that book in July because it's also her birthday month. Priyanka Chopra is one of my favorite actresses, and I wanted to see how she's put together the highlights about her life. And the best part was that I had heard it on Audible, and so she had recorded the entire book in her own voice, which was great to hear because I think doing that really helped her narrate her story. I'm not sure what's the experience like reading the book, but it was a good experience just listening to the audiobook, how she was able to share raw experiences of her journey. From the outside, it appears that she's a very successful person, but she is at the end very human also, and it's mainly reflecting on the human side of things, how she dealt with different career up downs, relationships, and a lot of other fun stuff in the video, in the book. So I'd recommend you listening to that audiobook. In the audiobook version, I like to rate it 5 stars. I love the book. Rather funny choice, but it is of Enid Blyton, the Famous 5 series, and I completed the first part. This is actually the part after it. I wanted to start the habit of reading by going back to the books that I actually loved as a teenager, and I thought this definitely was one of them, along with a few others. And so I thought, let's just start with a book that I know I'm going to read 100%, and that's where I'll gradually build the habit of reading. So I completed the first part of Enid Blyton Famous 5. About the book, so the story is actually pretty slow, and it starts to build up excitement toward the end in the last couple of chapters. It's about, obviously, if you don't know this, it's a group of 5, including a dog, and that's how they are 4 cousins and a dog as part of the Famous 5 group, and it's about their adventures. So, and the fun part was how they all managed to take care of this discovery and be able to come out of difficult situations by helping each other and come up with great ideas to be able to help each other out. So I like that book. As I said, that toward the end it started to get happy and exciting, so I was hooked mainly in the last few chapters, but otherwise the book was very slow for me. So I'd give it the star rating. Started was this one, and I was only able to complete so much of it. So as you can see, I'm only 30% there, but it's great. It's a great read. I try to complete 4 to 5 pages on a day-to-day basis, but I'm not very consistent at it, which is why I'm not reached halfway. But it is something I started, and I intend on maybe completing more than how much I have read so far in the month of August. So yeah, that's about the book club. I hope you liked this section of the video, and in case you have any book recommendations, do let me know. It would be great to pick on a few, since I've started to develop this habit and I want to keep it consistent. But yeah, other than that, that's all for today's video. I've covered about how my July went, and about the book club series. But if there's anything else that you'd like to know, then do let me know. And that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you. Bye bye.